horrifying monster-infested cavern known as the Tomb Cluster. As Fang Yi stands with Elder Wu and the veterans, another person walks out from the shadows of the base. Elder Wu introduces the newcomer to Fang Yi as Zhang Tian, an elder of the Star God Combat Zone. Zhang Tian scoffs, turns his back, and starts walking away. Elder Wu whispers to Fang Yi, explaining that old Zhang is stubborn and has a difficult temper. Despite his bad attitude, Elder Wu notes that Zhang Tian's fighting strength ranks in the top 3 of their group. Elder Wu explains they asked him to join for extra safety because he is very loyal. Fang Yi calmly replies that he respects veterans who serve the country, adding that a weird personality is just part of who they are. Wanting them to get along, Elder Wu calls out to Zhang Tian again. He introduces Fang Yi as the Taishi Spirit Association captain, codenamed the Sealer. He also mentions that Fang Yi recently solved an S-class disaster by himself. Hearing this, Zhang Tian stops and looks back, interested by the mention of an S-class threat. With the team fully gathered, Elder Wu announces it is time to open the portal to the mysterious domain. The team walks toward a giant blue vortex in the sky. This is the Door of the Void, the portal to the mysterious domain. Fang Yi notes that the portal looks simple on the outside, even though it holds huge power. As Elder Wu leads the way, Fang Yi notices a spiritual energy seal on the gateway, meaning the rift was repaired by someone in the past. Touching the spinning blue energy, he realizes the area is highly unstable and reminds himself to stay alert. He is surprised by the thick, powerful energy coming from the vortex. The group is pulled upward into the giant blue tunnel. As they float, Fang Yi wonders if the strange visuals around them are just side effects of the strong energy. Suddenly, his sharp senses pick up on something much deeper. He sees flashes of space and ghost-like whale shapes in the void. Fang Yi realizes their energy feels completely alien, as if from beyond their known universe. Moving past green energy vines, Elder Wu warns the group not to get too close or stare at the shapes, as their raw power could easily destroy them. Fang Yi feels the wild mix of elements and void energy. He knows even a small touch could destroy a person's body and spirit. Since these threats are pure elemental power and not living monsters, his Death Seal ability is useless here. Looking at the broken reflections of countless worlds trapped in the void, Fang Yi understands the size of the threat. If this giant rift is not kept under control, it will bring a world-ending disaster to their planet. The tunnel finally leads to a dark open space. Elder Wu looks serious as he announces they have reached their destination. They stop in front of a giant dark tear floating in the blue energy. Elder Wu tells the rest of the team to get ready. Glowing with a bright blue light, Elder Wu tells everyone to release their power and stay afloat before crossing into the dangerous domain. Exiting the portal, the team floats into a dark, creepy cave known as the Tomb Cluster. They instantly notice a heavy feeling of death filling the space. Below them, a thick pool of green energy begins to bubble, warning them of an approaching threat. Seeing the danger, Elder Wu orders the team to get ready for battle, saying they must finish the fight fast. Suddenly, a giant pillar of dark green energy shoots up from the bottom of the cave. The energy forms a scary shadow monster with glowing green eyes. The team is shocked by its sudden appearance. Wasting no time, Elder Wu and Zhang Tian rush right at the giant monster. The shadow monster fights back instantly, shooting a deadly beam of dark green energy from its hand. Elder Wu and Zhang Tian use their golden energy to create a shared Jinggang realm defense to hold back the blast. However, the monster's attack is too strong. The beam breaks their defense, sending both men flying backward as they cough up blood. The other veterans watch in shock, horrified to see their strongest fighters beaten so easily. Seeing how bad things are, Fang Yi says the situation is critical and they must attack the beast together. As the veterans catch Elder Wu and Zhang Tian, they realize the giant monster's dark energy weakens a pioneer's spiritual power. A veteran notes the weakening effect is so strong that Elder Wu and Zhang Tian couldn't even use a tenth of their true power. Not bothered, Fang Yi glows with golden light and calls out his sword, saying he will test his own attack. Fang Yi jumps into the air, covering his sword in golden flames to use a powerful dragon slash attack. The flaming sword hits the giant shadow monster, creating a huge explosion of clashing energies. As the smoke clears, Fang Yi is still floating, though his energy has faded a bit. He calmly notes that his power was greatly weakened by the cave's dark energy, or else that single strike would have killed the creature. Watching from below, the veterans are amazed. One points out that Fang Yi nearly destroyed the giant monster by himself, proving his reputation is true. Zhang Tian stares in awe, repeating Fang Yi's codename, the Sealer, with a new level of respect. Elder Wu speaks up, noting that the veterans would be more terrified if they knew the true reason behind that title. Not caring about being weakened, Fang Yi focuses. He releases a wave of dark energy, creating giant shadow claws around his body as he turns on his Twilight Fire domain. With a quick move, Fang Yi commands the shadow claws to grab the green monster. His system confirms the domain opens successfully, and the dark claws start tearing into the beast's wild energy. The system detects the heavy dark energy but tells Fang Yi his special technique allows him to ignore the weakening effects. As the monster roars in pain, the system marks the beast as a target, draining its strength and cutting its dark power in half. Floating above the weakened beast, Fang Yi's sword lights up again. It spins with a deadly mix of golden fire and dark twilight energy. With cold focus, Fang Yi readies his final strike and gives a single command to kill the beast.